What's going on, people? It's your boy Tops back again live for another watch along. It is England versus Croatia in the World Cup opening game for England. And yeah, man, just seeing the team pretty much expected, to be fair. And difficult game for England, to be honest with you. I think Croatia are still a decent team, especially obviously coming from a World Cup final in 2018. I can't remember where they went in the 2022 one. I think it was a semi-final. So yeah, they've got a decent record in the World Cup, and obviously in the last World Cup game they faced each other. Croatia knocked England out in the semi-finals in 2018 to get to the final. So yeah, nice stadium for it, and I reckon it's going to be a tough one, man, for England, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'll probably predict maybe like an England 1-0 win, if that, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's a draw, to be fair. Just for the simple fact that yeah, man, it's a difficult opening game, to be honest. Big up Chris says, bring it home, mate. Bring it home, lad, says Chris. Obviously excited for the game. But yeah, man, going to be interesting. 1-0 England, my prediction. Yeah, I think I'll probably just go 1-0, just about slightly 1-0. I don't think it's going to be the most exciting game, but hopefully I'm wrong. I think the World Cup so far has been it's been decent, man. It's been better than I thought. I think what surprised me the most is the amount of fans in the stadium. I thought potentially it could have been like, half empty in some stadiums, but even some of the lesser games, man, or some of the kind of smaller nations like Jordan, Austria, or Iran, New Zealand, kind of the stadiums have been pretty full, to be honest with you. And so yeah, that's been a pleasant surprise. Good to see different nations as well. So yeah, I think it's been a decent tournament so far. What it reminds me is that the extension has made it feel like it's really long, because the fact it's been going for a week and we've not even seen every single team yet is mad. Do you know what I'm saying? So normally after 3-4 days, it's normally the second round of fixtures, isn't it? So yeah, that's definitely added to it. But yeah, we'll see how England get on and how they perform in this World Cup. Rice singing our anthem is so weird. Obviously, yeah, again, it's crazy how they changed the rules, because I'm sure back in the day, once you played at any level for another country, you couldn't swap. And then gradually they've kind of relaxed the rules a little bit. Then it was like, oh, if you played on the 21s, you could swap. Now it's like if you've not played a competitive game, I think now, so you can even play for them like in friendlies, and if you want to swap, you can still swap. So yeah, man, they've definitely relaxed the rules a lot. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens in their game, man, to be honest with you. Big up Modric as well, bro. Obviously 40 years of age, 41, 40 years of age, still playing. So yeah, he's done he's done well. I'll be real, he's done well. But yeah, man. Oh, gonna be interesting. Madueke got criticized for not singing it previously. He was still vibing it. Yeah, yeah, man. Funny, man. Funny. Let's hope he has a decent game, man. To be fair, after that I seen that miss he did the other day in the friendly. Boy, horrific. Each to their own. Each to their own. Ain't it singing that and singing the anthem? Yeah, man. You know what it is? I feel like for me, as long as you perform on the pitch, I don't think it's too much of a big deal, to be fair, man. Do you know what I mean? Because you got people that sing their hearts out, and then they get on the pitch and they're terrible. Do you know what I'm saying? So you'd rather them actually perform pretty well than singing. But yeah, obviously TChanzoSports singing it. Yeah. You know what? I feel like I don't know about other people, but I still think it's weird that you're allowed different like nationality managers for like a national kind of competition, in it. It just feels like for it to be fair, your manager has to be from the same country that you're representing, in it. Like Spanish manager has to be obviously Spanish, or the Spain manager has to be Spanish. Sorry, the English manager has to be English. The Nigerian manager has to be Nigerian. Like I don't get why that changes there, if that makes sense. Because it's supposed to be like a representation of the country, which includes obviously the players and the manager, surely. But yeah, obviously it's allowed. Well, yeah, going to be interesting to see how well he does in the competition. I don't know if people are going to be happy with the football, but I suppose he has to try and get to the final, innit? But to be honest with you, I don't think any of the big teams have really impressed us like a team performance kind of level. I feel like, again, it's only early though. It's only the first game, innit? And we've seen it before. Argentina lost the last game to Iran and won the whole thing. Spain lost to Switzerland in 2010 and won the whole thing. So as long as you kind of build momentum in the games after obviously the first game, you're all right. But yeah, man. I don't think anyone so far stood out. I think there's been individual kind of performances. Obviously, Messi, amazing for Argentina getting the hat trick. And obviously Mbappe scored 2 really good goals. But I still feel like in some of the games I've watched, like the gap between the maybe the African nations and the European nations aren't as big as before. Obviously Portugal drawing with Congo, and that's their first World Cup for 52 years. So yeah, man, there's definitely been some interesting games for sure. Big up Chris, he says, I don't care, win me the trophy, I'm starving. Watch England youth and Madueke do well in the 10. The top teams always start slowly. Modric never looks old. Yeah, literally looks the same, man. This looks the same. Well, yeah. Oh man. Well, yeah, Pickford in goal, Nico O'Reilly at left back, Konza, John Stones, centre back partnership, Reece James at right back, Declan Rice and Elliot Anderson is the midfield too. Anthony Gordon on the left, Jude Bellingham in the 10, Lonnie Madueke on the right, and then Harry Kane up front. So yeah, I do like the World Cup graphics, to be fair. Something a bit different, man. And obviously you've got Saka, Rashford, Eze, Morgan Rogers, load of attacking players on the bench in it. Obviously Guardiola for Croatia is in there. Still got Perisic, man, playing. I think at left back, I think he is. I know it's further forward actually. Oh, they're playing a 3 at the back, so left wing back. Modric still playing as well. So yeah, man, a couple of fresh players as well. No one on the bench that I recognise either. So, or Kramich used to play for Leicester. So yeah, I don't know why these playing animations are about very F1 like. I said the game's gone. Croatia still got the same manager too. Yeah, bro, they've had this man up for a time. I remember he was on one of the FIFA games, man, when they used to have like the manager rights or whatever. Yeah, he's been on there for ages. But yeah, I'll probably be a bit behind, probably about a minute. So yeah, I'll try not to read the chat too much for spoilers. But yeah, I'll go England 1-0. Scorer. I mean, the obvious one's Kane, in it, but I got a feeling it's going to be like Bellingham or someone, or Gordon, just like a random player scoring. But yeah, I'll go Bellingham. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. And Rice kicks off. Pickford with the goal kick. But yeah. Big old Bulgarian says, evening, mate. Evening, bro. Hope you are well. Hope you're good. Obviously taking a break from Arsenal, watching the international tournaments here in the World Cup. Well, yeah, hopefully you are, my guy. You have to let me know what you think the score's going to be if you're watching it or not. But yeah, that's a long goal kick to Pickford into the path of the Croatian goalkeeper. So yeah, Thomas Tuchel, man, first competitive, tournament game. He did sign an extension, I believe, for another 2 years, I think. So he's going to be here for the Euros. So yeah, interesting to see how he gets on in his first tournament with England. But yeah, here is John Stones back to Pickford. Into Nico O'Reilly, first tournament for him as well. John Stones getting pressed very well there. Nico O'Reilly, Croatia doing very well to kind of, he's giving away a corner there. In the first minute. Good pressing though by Croatia. And yeah, there's obviously a little bit of inexperience with some of the defenders. This is Konza's first World Cup, and obviously O'Reilly's first tournament as well. I can't remember if Reece James has been at a World Cup before. he's definitely. I don't think he's definitely started the games anyway, even if he's come out like in the squad. So, but yeah, obviously Reece James experience anyway at club level, but more Nico O'Reilly really, and Konza, man. But we'll see how they get on at international level. But yeah, got a few tall players. Croatia, Perisic with the corner, great corner in. That was a good opportunity there, over the top of the bar though, by Satalo. But poor marking really by England, and it's over the top of the bar. Lee Dixon, legendary player, but boring to listen to. A fantastic player for Arsenal, one of our legends for sure. But yeah, I'm not sure I'm a massive fan of his commentary, but we'll see how he gets on in this game. 2-0 England, methinks, says Bulgarian. I've got 1-0. But I would honestly wouldn't surprise me if it was a draw, man. Just because England's normal kind of World Cup games are normally cagey. Openers anyway. Stones, Henderson, and Rashford only squad picks I didn't agree with. Yeah, I would have taken probably Maguire. Lewis Hall as well, I think, for variety at left back. Just if something happens to Nico O'Reilly, you're kind of in trouble. Very good pressing here by Croatia. And he's won the ball back very, very well. Konza, he's lost the ball. And that's dealt with by Declan Rice. He wants a free kick here. And his Declan Rice has cleared it. But yeah, that's the kind of thing with like people like Konza and O'Reilly. Obviously, international football is a little bit of a different level in terms of you're not going to get a lot of time on the ball. You have to take your chances because stuff like that. So yeah, they're gonna have to kind of adapt, especially in tournament football, man. That's good. Winning the ball back there by I think it was Konza. Here is Madueke on the right. Back to Reece James. Maguire, Wharton, and one of Bowen or Greenwood should have been, in my opinion. I feel like we're lacking a passer like Trent. Yeah, even Trent, man. Or Wharton. Surprise, Gay isn't starting. Yeah, I feel like you probably didn't want to start Gay and Konza. You wanted a bit of experience. That's poor by Madueke, though. So that's probably why. But he won the ball back there very well. Pass it back to Harry Kane. There's a that's a poor pass there by Kane. Not a great start by England, by the way. In terms of their passing, giving the ball away a lot. Croatia have played well pressing off the ball. Stones has been injured all season. Yeah, like I said, I think it's just more the experience. To be honest with you, which makes it weird why I didn't bring Maguire as well. This is a good ball in, and Pickford clears it away. But Croatia have started the better of the teams so far. And it's not a great start for England. Here's Declan Rice, Elliot Henderson into Reece James. And he's giving the ball away as well. Strong challenge by Elliot Anderson, but I thought it was a fair one. And he's won the ball back. Fair play to him. Is Declan Rice. And Croatia have been good, man, so far. Pickford trying to find Madueke long. Nearly kept it in, to be fair to him, but he was ambitious. I have full faith in Tuchel regardless, more confident in him than Southgate. And that's kind of the thing, man. Like with Tuchel, at least you know he's a winner and he's won multiple trophies and won tournaments, obviously at club level, but he's more than Southgate. Well, Southgate's not got a record of winning, so that's kind of what you can lean in on. Like the guy kind of knows what he's doing, kind of thing. Whether we agree with his decisions at first, you have to just give him a chance, innit, and see what happens, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the good thing probably for England's point of view is that there's not, like I said before, there's not really been any stand-up team so far. Obviously, it's been early, but there's no like team where you think, oh my God, you know who's ever going to beat them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like they've been stand-up players. Like it might be a tournament where it's just like whoever's got the best like moment players kind of win it. Because you know Mbappe and Messi deliver at the World Cup stage. So it might be a case of that rather than an individual team that's just unbeatable kind of vibe, man. So which might be a bit more favourable for England, because if they kind of book those teams, if they kind of highlight their own strengths, possibly they can obviously be on the other end of a victory. So, but we'll see, man. Obviously, the game started pretty slow so far from an English perspective. This is kind of the only issue when you're up against a team that lets you have possession. England don't really have a lot of good ball progressions, bro. Rice is not that. Anderson can do a little bit of it. This could be a chance, though, for Madueke on the right-hand side. 1v1 with Guardiola. Into the box. Cuts it back, though. It's not a great pass. It's not a great cross by James either. Kane. Ooh, that deflected. Is that a corner? But yeah, it's a poor. It wasn't a great pass by Madueke, to be fair, but it wasn't a good cross either. But Harry Kane has a swivel, deflected shot out for a corner. First corner for England. 7 minutes in. Declan Rice set piece again. Ole, ole. So yeah, you might as well utilize this, man. To be fair, Arsenal have been doing it all season. This might be a good opportunity for you to kind of create a chance to score. So, but yeah, man. Normally he's on the other side though. This is an out swinger, ball into the area, decent corner in, decent delivery, headed away. Oh, that looked like a penalty to me, and it's a penalty to England. Madueke fouled there, and it's Modric of all people conceding the penalty. Madueke too quick for Modric there, and he just kicked him, and it looked like a pen. It's a stonewall penalty. Madueke gets there first, doesn't know he's there, and he just kicks him into the shin, and it's a stonewall penalty. The referee looks like Trossard as well. Penalties for England, obviously 5. Well, his last 5. Obviously, he skied the one at the last World Cup as well. And Harry Kane's got a chance to put England 1-0 up. Normally very reliable, Harry Kane, but you never know. Pressure, man, makes people do funny things, but you'd expect him to score. Yeah, it's a good chance for him to open the tally for England in the first 9 minutes. Stonewall penalty. It's not going to be overturned. Harry Kane 1v1 with the Croatian goalkeeper. Can he give England the lead? Harry Kane, normally very reliable at penalties, to take a penalty for England in the 9th minute. It is Harry Kane. Stutters, he saved it. It's a terrible penalty, man. He never takes penalties like that. Wow, terrible penalty. Is he going to retake it? It might have came off his line. Let's have a look. It's the VR check. Oh, he's going to retake it. Oh, brother, I don't know why he took it like that, man. Bro, just pick a spot and just blast it. That's what he normally does. He's got another chance, Harry Kane. Bro, just blast it to the keeper's right. You got to just blast it, man. Bottom corner. I've seen him score about hundreds of penalties, man. He never normally takes it like that. I don't know why he did the stutter thing. That's kind of mad. Just put your foot through it, man. Messing about taking penalties. He's got lucky, to be fair, that they encroached it. He's got to just pick a corner and just hit it as hard as he can, man. The keeper's not going to save it because he's got good accuracy normally. The stutter thing's just dead. I'll be honest. You got to just put your foot through it. You got to go to the other corner as well. Pressure, man. Pressure. He's normally certified at penalties. Harry Kane again to take a penalty in the 11th minute now. It's Harry Kane. Ain't going to save it again. That's 1-0 to England. And Harry Kane scores England's first goal of the World Cup. And Harry Kane takes another chance to take a penalty, and he dispatches it very, very well. That's what I thought he was going to do originally, to be fair. But fair play for him to take it again and back in the penalty. That's a very good penalty. That's why how we should have took it the first time, man. But yeah, fair play to him, man, for taking it again. And the keeper went early, but I don't think he would have saved it that time, to be honest with you. There was a lot of pace on that. And it was in the corner. So yeah, very good penalty. And it's 1-0 to England. Keeper off his line, apparently Guardiola in the box. Need to see a better replay, man. That was sus. Says Bulgaria. It's coming home. Goal. Yeah, it was in the Croatia player just went in too quick, and he cleared it as well. He was the person that cleared it. So, but England got away with it, man. The thing is, if he didn't do that, I don't think England would have scored. If obviously from the rebound anyway. So, but again, fair play to Harry Kane. He's put it away, and it's 1-0 to England in the first 11 minutes. Harry Kane with the penalty. Not sure they deserved it, to be honest with you, but in terms of the balance of play, I think Croatia actually started all right, but. They've took their penalty chance. We'll have to wait and see what happens in the game. So England 1-0 up early in the World Cup, their first game. Harry Kane has scored and in another World Cup. So, yeah, very, very interesting. Very shocked by the first penalty. Bro, this is what I'm saying, man. He never normally takes it like that. It's more like his technique, the stutter thing, and then where he placed the penalty. Normally, his penalties are in the corners, man. That's why you can't really save them. That's why he's obviously scored so many. But yeah, man, I feel like he just overcomplicated it. A bit of nerves, bit of pressure, man. Because he's at World Cup, it's England, it's the first game or whatever, so he kind of changed it. But that's how he normally takes them. Because that time he didn't even wait for the keeper to kind of dive. I don't like that technique, man. I don't like it, bro. I feel like I get it when it looks good. When it works, it looks good in it in terms of the keeper's dive the other way, blah blah blah, and he just roll into the other corner, but. I don't like trying to decide what I'm going to do and it being dictated by the keeper. I'd rather it's going this way. Maybe I'm old school. I'm going to the right. I'm just going to pull it and hit it as hard as I can into the right. And if the keeper saves it, he saves it, innit? But I'm not going to try and decide at the time where he's going to go and then try and like shimmy it or whatever. It's just a bit long. But yeah, England are winning the game. Here is obviously Croatia on the right-hand side. Could be an opportunity here. Cuts it back. Musa, great defending there by I think they're gonna have a look at this. The corner's been given. The VAR will check it, won't it? Let's have a look. Great touch there past James. Nah, I don't think it's enough. It is a corner, I think. Oh no, it's goal kick. See VAR, man. I don't know why as well. This is another complaint. I don't know why you can get rid of corners, but you can't give corners. It's the same logic. So yeah, it's crazy. Needed that early goal. Hopefully, go for more now. Big got ST in the building. He did what Eze did in the Champions League final. Yeah, man. I feel like it might be a pressure thing, bro. It's like, well, in their mind, I need to make sure I score. So let me just try and guess where the keeper's going to go. That's a great switch by Harry Kane into Madueke. He's 3v3 here. Madueke on his right foot. Madueke still going. And it's gone out for a corner. But that's kind of that's probably kind of the tactic they want to do, man. Madueke's probably better than that, than obviously Saka, because he's just quicker, innit? Not so obviously Saka's still a better player than him, but I think that's kind of the tactic they're going to do. Harry Kane dropping deep, having quick wingers like Gordon and Madueke on the transition counter attack. Madueke probably should have done a little bit better there. Pens are always pressure and underrated, in my opinion. Yeah, you know what? I get what you mean, man. A lot of people kind of shoot and say, how many pens does he score? But, bro, it is pressure to take a penalty, especially when everyone thinks when the penalty is awarded, it's going to be scored. So, yeah, you got to have a different mentality to make sure you keep scoring a minute, especially when you miss one. He's Declan Rice with a corner, goes over everyone. Could be a chance here, Anderson. Good deflection there by Croatia. And I think this game state kind of suits England as well, to be fair, because Croatia now have to kind of go for an equalizer, which will then create a lot of space for England with the pace of Gordon and Madueke. So it might be a case of them being able to kind of score or get more chances on the counter-attacking kind of transitions and stuff. So we'll have to wait and see, man. But yeah, here is John Stones. And England just trying to keep possession for a little bit here. And it's gone back to Pickford. Well, yeah, England winning the game 1-0, 16th minute gone. Harry Kane penalty after he was Luckily told he could retake it after missing the first penalty. Harry Kane trying to play in Bellingham, who I've not really noticed in the game so far, to be honest with you, apart from that defensive tackle he made. But Harry Kane is dropping mad deep. That seems to be the plan. Him dropping deep into midfield and trying to pass it. That looked like handball there. Referee's not giving it. Ball over the top. And it's gone out for into Pickford's hands. It's a free shot from 12 yards. You still have to score past the keeper. Exactly. You got to hit the target as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So, listen, man, penalties count. I don't like this non-penalty goals kind of thing that's come in the last 2-3 years to kind of discredit people that can score penalties, man. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to score them, innit? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm always been a thing with that, to be honest. Well, yeah. Obviously, Harry Kane scored this. So England are winning the game 1-0. Interested to see what tactic England do. Obviously, looks like they're going to slow the game down a little bit. Don't want to get too complacent because you're going to invite pressure on from Croatia to kind of press you. And England have not got the most comfortable players in possession, but they've managed to beat the press there. His Declan Rice cuts him back to himself into Bellingham, who passes back into Konza. And England have kept possession a little bit here. His Bellingham trying to go down the channel into where, if that was Madueke, he probably would have got that. But Reece James, good run though. Tried to get in behind there. And that seems to be the game plan here. Getting the ball in those kind of channels as quickly as possible. Croatia, again, I do have quite an old, I don't know what Bellingham was doing there. Do have kind of an old 11. Foul given away from Declan Rice. I think it was an elbow. So yeah, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how England play without, because you would assume, well, I mean, Saka's no, I don't think especially with the injuries he's had the last 2 or 3 years, nowhere near as quick as Madueke. So I don't think that this kind of game plan would work that well under him, because he would have to have runners running beyond him to kind of create the space, because he's not fast like that no more. And then obviously on the other side, you got Rashford still, so he's still pretty quick. Just in terms of different profiles of players, how would you play? I think if obviously Bellingham, again, I do feel like potentially he could be replaced if he doesn't contribute in the game, but it's still early. Here is Anderson winning the ball back. That looked like a free kick, but the referee's not going to give it. Good play there. That was a free kick on Anderson there. But yeah, if we win every game and buy a pen and it wins us a trophy, changes nothing. I'm celebrating. Obviously, of course, man, of course. John Terry talking to Arsene Wenger. That's a bit of a random duo there. Croatia are like Belgium, where the golden generation is gone and we'll be struggling to qualify for tournaments or getting knocked out early. Yeah, I think obviously the great players are obviously getting older or not at their best, man. So I think for them, if they can try and get to knockout stages and see who they get, you'll probably go on from there. That's good play there by Kane and Bellingham there. Bit of a heavy touch there. Madueke's there on the right side. If he gets his head up, he's not going to look. He's going to do it. He wants to go himself. Oh, poor decision making there, man. You have to pass it to Madueke there. Well, good pass there by Harry Kane, who's probably been England's best player in terms of connecting things together. For Elliot Anderson has kind of won some possession or won the possession in the middle of the midfield quite a lot as well. The team is essentially built around Kane's ability to drop deep. Yeah, it looks like it, ST, Mo. It looks like that's what they're kind of building the whole kind of game plan on. Like I said, it's going to be interesting when obviously fans kind of work that out and just kind of man mark Kane so he can't be as comfortable dropping in deep, turning, spinning, and see how the kind of England build up. That's literally kind of England's build up at the minute, going down the channels and hoping Kane can obviously swivel and turn with the runners in behind. Like I said, the game state does suit it now because Croatia have to push up a little bit more because they need to obviously get an equalizer. But I think England kind of needs to take advantage of that and try and score another goal. Gordon trying to... I don't know who he was trying to pass to there. Where was Madueke? Oh, yeah, goalkeeper's off his line as well. So yeah, but it wasn't a great penalty. Oh, I hydration break. Um. So yeah. Is there a more unbearable, insufferable person that actually speed? I can't say. I don't mind him, bro. I don't mind him, man. I think it's like hard, isn't it? Do you know what I'm saying? Um. Obviously, he's madly popular, isn't he? So, but yeah, I don't mind him, man. But yeah, 22 minutes gone. Um, England winning the game 1-0. Croatia have not really done too much, to be fair. After that goal, I think they're kind of been a bit shocked them being 1-0 down because they did start the game all right. But I think for me, England have to kind of get the ball into a kind of Madueke and Gordon like they're doing with Harry Kane as soon as possible in that transition overload. And then it's up to then Gordon and Madueke to kind of make the right decision when they're in the box, whether it's to go for a shot or to pass it to someone else. And yeah, I think that's where kind of maybe more Madueke side for sure. Even though Gordon's not the most prolific, that's where kind of their quality will show. Um, but yeah, but England are winning the game. So just talking about the double press from Pickford, which obviously Croatia trying to press two players onto one, and yeah, that's where Declan Rice definitely should have put in Gordon there. Um, well, yeah. Now Asher Speed is a good guy. He does a lot of charity work and embraces loads of cultures. Yeah, he does. To be fair, he does. He does. Whatever is Emma Hayes doing? Good school teacher work from Emma Hayes on the chalkboard. Um, obviously, you're talking about the double press there. I think for me, like obviously, England need to make sure they don't sit off Croatia too much. Being comfortable with the one goal lead. We've seen that in tournaments before, where they're just happy to kind of hold on for the one goal. And that just invites a lot of pressure. I don't think I don't think their defense is built to kind of withstand a lot of pressure in it, in my opinion. So they have to kind of keep going. But yeah, 1-0 to England. Harry Kane with the goal. But yeah, so Guardiola encroached, and the keeper came up his line in the same phase, man. So um, nice header away there by Stones into Declan Rice. Anderson, Pickford. Pickford goes long, trying to find Gordon, I believe, down the channel. Croatia kind of deal with it. Back to the keeper. Madueke trying to press, and they've gone long there. Good header there. He's Modric. Good play there by Modric. Into Guardiola. Croatia trying to get a spell of possession here. 26 minutes. Pretty chilled in the stadium, so I'm not sure why they had one, but here's Modric. Can't really get it. Well, can't really allow him to kind of get control of the game. Obviously, Croatia are going to have to try and get more possession now to try and create some opportunities. That's probably what's been told to them in the kind of hydration break. Um, And that's why they're on the ball a bit more. England have to kind of try and sit back and defend and try and get them on the counter attack when they put some men forward. But yeah, back to Pickford, man. Here's Konza. John Stones. Oh, Harry Kane's missed it. It could be a chance here for Croatia on his right foot. That's a foul on Harry Kane. This is what I'm saying, bro. When you're cutting onto it, you have to just press him, man, because he can't turn like that. So you get 2 man on him, he's gonna lose possession. So they have to figure a way out how to kind of look straight on him, man. And it wasn't a great pass, to be fair, by O'Reilly, but he works. He recovers well, though, to be fair to him. But yeah, that's kind of an early warning sign on them trying to stop England's build-up, essentially, man. That's kind of the early build-up they really have, which is kind of worrying, really, I think. But Guardiola, I feel like, I don't know, man. You could do with like a Kobe Manu on the ball as well, man. And maybe put Declan Rice further forward for him to press what Bellingham's doing, because Bellingham's not really adding any kind of creativity to the game as of yet. I don't like Kane being on the halfway line though. Need him in the box as a or a false 9. This could be a chance here. Here's Sucic. Bit of a poor pass. Perisic is managed to claw it back though. 1v1 with Reece James. Kane taking the false 9 role to a whole different level. LOL. Bro, my man is deep, Bulgarian. Pause. He is he's deep, man. Flipping hell. Crazy level deep in the pitch, bro. So yeah, man. Playing Gordon on the left is like playing tops in goal. Oh my days. I think, yeah, man. Some of the kind of players at the moment in time, I'm not really getting into the game. Bellingham, I'm not really seeing too much. Gordon, I'm not really seeing too much as well. Madueke has had a few kind of spots, but nothing crazy. I think they have to sort out this midfield. I don't think this is a sustainable one. Me personally, from what I've seen, you've got to have a more of a build-up option than Harry Kane, bro. What the hell? Like Bellingham, what's Bellingham doing? Like, I don't get his role in the team. You know what I'm saying? He's not particularly quick. He's not obviously gonna dictate play, so he's not a playmaker either. So I don't really get. He's not even like a press machine or anything. So I don't really get what his role is in there to do. If I'm being honest, man. Maybe a box crusher. So when Kane's dropping deep, Bellingham's supposed to be like the kind of false 9, similar to what he did at Dortmund and Real Madrid. But we've not really seen it so far. Is Bellingham on the ball? That's a nice pass into Gordon, trying to find Declan Rice into Harry Kane, who's deep. It's a Madueke 1v1 again on the right. Got to do something. Madueke, decent ball in. That was a very good ball. They want another penalty. They do want another penalty. Bellingham was in there. I don't think he was going to give in. Very good ball, though, by his right foot. Madueke there. Yeah, that's a top level ball. I can't lie. But yeah, man. That was a really good pass. This is why not taking the Wharton is mad. Yeah, I hear it, bro. I hear it, man. I hear it. You need a passer in there for sure. You know what I'm saying? Someone that can dictate tempo. I would have started Gay instead of Stones, Eze for Bellingham, Gordon for Rodgers for Gordon. Fair. Good cross by Noni. Yeah, that was a good ball in. To be fair to him. Yeah, unlucky. Here is England again. 31 minutes gone. Still 1-0 courtesy of that penalty that obviously Nani Madueke won and Harry Kane dispatched after the second time of asking. That looked like a foul on O'Reilly. And the referee just about gave it. I don't think he was going to, but he changed his mind. But Declan Rice into Anthony Gordon, good defending there by Croatia. I rate Anderson, but not sure it works with Rice. I would have had Mainu or Wharton in there with Rice. See, I rate Mainu. I think Mainu is a good player. I would have had Mainu and Rice. I just think Anderson and Rice are similar. Like they're very similar. I think obviously Anderson's maybe a bit more progressive on the ball than Rice in terms of like progressive passes and passing forward. Like through balls and stuff like that. But they both like to press high. They both like to win the ball back. They're both kind of physical. They both like to tackle and anticipate kind of thing. So yeah, man, I don't know if you need both of them. I think you kind of need more of a kind of a ball player, at which Mainu is more of a kind of a ball playing 8 innie. But we'll see how long it lasts, man, in terms of the tournament, whether for different kind of games. Because I think maybe he's probably thinking Croatia, they're a decent kind of European team still. Maybe we need a bit more stability, especially with Bellingham in the 10. But you would, I don't know what Pickford was doing there. You'd expect against like Panama, for example, to be a bit more attacking in the midfield in terms of players he's going to select. Ball over the top, header in, cleared away, poor by Bellingham though, on the edge of the box. Madueke managed to win it back. Bellingham gets it back to him. Here is Bellingham. He needs to pass it to Madueke. He does. Madueke's on the right side. Good transition here, Madueke. He needs to make up his mind what he's going to do. Oh, he messed it up, man. I can't lie. But here is Reece James. Ball into the area. Headed away. Back to O'Reilly. Reece James. Madueke again. Into Reece James. Harry Kane headed away by Croatia. Still in there by Declan Rice. And he can't maintain possession. And Croatia managed to clear it, I believe. Just about. Trying to get it out of their area. Nice little pass back there to Guardiola. And we're off again. I wish he went with his right foot more often at Arsenal as well. Yeah, for sure. And him and Saka, to be honest with you, both need to work on their right foot. I need to be more double-footed, man. Especially because, again, as a tricky winger, people are going to see you and show you on your wrong foot because they don't want you to cut onto your left. No more natural. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, he definitely needs to have more confidence. Look at again, even the kind of chance he missed the other day. If he went with his right foot, he would have scored that. So, yeah, I think you need to be a bit more confident with your weaker foot. Should be working that. Like, I don't get players, man. You got all the facilities. You got to be working on that in training every single time, man. I need to work on my wrong foot so I'm a bit more unpredictable. And then when you get on the pitch, you can just do it with both feet. That's why I admire people like Trossard, Santi Cazorla, you can obviously score with both of their feet pretty comfortably. So to the point where you don't even know what foot they are. I remember when Trossard came, I thought he was left-footed and he was right, but because he scored quite a lot on his left, you just didn't know. Croatia win the ball back in a good area here. Ball over the top. This could be a chance here for Croatia. Oh, Suchic's great cut in there. Cuts it back. Oh, what a goal there by Croatia into the top corner. Becharina has scored to make it Croatia 1, England 1. Fantastic goal there. And Croatia capitalize on Bellingham losing possession. And it's a fantastic finish there to make it 1-1. What a hit that was, man. What a hit. Great ball over the top. And that kind of cut inside. Great bit of skill there. And Declan Rice can't block it. Maybe Jordan Pickford should push it over, but yeah, it's a good shot to be fair to him. Saka's got it. Nani seems to be allergic for some reason. What a hit that is! Wow, what a finish! Dinosaur arms, Pickford strikes again. Am I harsh saying Pickford should do better? But I will say there was Anderson nowhere to be seen. I mean, potentially, but I don't know, man. I thought when I see it, I just thought it was a good strike. But I mean, if he's like a world-class keeper, he probably tips over the bar. Do you know what I'm saying? But Yeah, I think to be honest with you, bro, I think the defending was worse. Like, why is he getting a clear shot at goal from that distance as well? Um, but yeah, bit of a weird one, really. I think I think England kind of scored against her on the play, and then I think now Croatia's kind of scored against her on the play. So maybe on the balance of it, I don't think Croatia's created too much though. But they did start the game well. Well, again, 1-1. That's how you go, bro. I don't think England have created any clear cut chances really since they scored the penalty. So um, they have to create more. They have to create more opportunities. To be honest with you, the Harry Kane dropping deep thing, I don't know, man, about that. Just because when he does that, who's going to finish the chances when he's in midfield? Like he's the best finisher still in the squad. So it's like you'd have to play like Bellingham would have to be like a striker. Do you know what I mean? Like you'd have to play like Watkins as well, if that makes sense, and replace Bellingham. Have Kane drop in, and at least you got Watkins there to kind of finish off the chances in the box when Kane distributes it out to Madueke or Gordon. But yeah, 1-1. 38 minutes gone. I agree why free shot by Anderson was nowhere near the edge of the box. This is what I'm saying, man. This is what I'm saying. We can't be doing that at the World Cup, bro. Letting countries have free shots at the edge. Gordon's anonymous. Gordon and Bellingham, bro. Bellingham's not done anything apart from that late run he did in the box for obviously Noni's right foot. Yeah, we done done too much, bro. Like, but yeah, Gordon's not been in the game at all. I don't know whether that's because obviously they're not getting the ball quicker to him through midfield. Whether it's O'Reilly or, to be fair, Rice had an opportunity in the first 10 minutes or 20 minutes to kind of pass it down the channel to him and he didn't do it. So I don't know, man. That might be a case of not having a left-sided player or left-footed player on the left side to kind of feed him. We had kind of a similar problem with Arsenal when he's playing on that kind of left side, feeding our left winger in consistently because obviously he's right-footed naturally, so he doesn't naturally open up his body to kind of play them in. When we had Xhaka, he would normally do it. So maybe it's a little bit of that as well. But yeah, Gordon definitely does have to do more as well, man. So maybe a tactical tweak at halftime. But yeah, Croatia won, England won, or England won, Croatia won. 39 minutes gone. Decent game, to be fair. Not a load of chances, but a couple of goals in there. And Croatia got the ball. What I will say is that Croatia do look more comfortable on the ball. Just from a possession standpoint, compared to England, I would say. Which this is why, like I said, man, England, unless you kind of go all in with the kind of, okay, we're just going to be a counter-attacking kind of team, I think you can't win. What the hell? I think you can't win major tournaments, man, if you can't have good spell on the ball or you got like ball winners or ball progressors, in midfield. I think if you just rely on counter-attacks and transitions, man, it's only going to get you so far in it, especially against the topper teams where they're just going to dominate the ball. So, well, we'll see, man. We'll see tactically if they kind of change it throughout the tournament or if this is going to be them. It probably is. Bill ST says, you're right about England's midfield tops. Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. I just feel like there's just not enough. That's a decent pass, to be fair, into Madueke. There's not enough combinations, not enough kind of 1-2s connections in the midfield. No build-up of progressive passes or anything. So, yeah, I think that's kind of an issue, to be honest with you. Croatia will always be a good football inside. Yeah, they've always got good technicians. Even Modric at his age of 40 can still control and dictate a football game. So, yeah, I think England, for me, they should have just doubled down on what kind of got them into tournaments before, which was set pieces and counter attacks, really, and obviously Harry Kane scoring in the games as well. So, yeah, Rice is going to take the corner here. 41 minutes gone. It's going to be an outswinger. Very difficult to score from these, obviously, because it's going outwards. Declan Rice with a good delivery in there. Oh, Harry Kane with a great goal. 2-1 to England. What a corner and what a header that was. Fair play. That is a great finish. I can't even lie to you. That was a really good header. That was a really good header, man. Fair play. Set piece again. I told you, England have to double down on it, man. Set pieces, man. Declan Rice with a fantastic delivery, outswinger. And that is a fantastic header, man, by Harry Kane. I can't even lie to you. That was a really good header. Poor defending by Croatia. Free header, really, by someone of caliber of Harry Kane. But to pull it into the back of the net from that area, goalkeeper absolutely no chance with that. And it's a fantastic goal there. And Harry Kane too. It's what happens when you got a world-class player, man. A world-class player, man. Because I don't think England have created any chances from open play, really, bar the Nonny cross. And they've scored 2 goals. I'm saying? So, yeah, fair play, man. But yeah, fantastic delivery in by Harry Kane, by Declan Rice, sorry. And a great header by Harry Kane. And England are winning again, 2-1. Mainly started along with Rice in the 2024 games I just checked. Yeah, he did, bro. He was really good in it was the Holland game, bro. I thought he was really good, Mainu, in that semi-final, man. Fantastic, actually. I thought he was really, really good. Rice set pieces and Kane are key. Hey, listen, this is what I'm saying, bro. Everyone likes the set pieces now, innit? when as an Arsenal fan, I get cooked. It's all right, isn't it? When you get a guy that can take corners. Well, nah, all jokes aside, man. Nah, it's a great corner in, man. I am definitely Declan Rice, dead ball. Because normally, like I said, he normally takes it from the other side, so he's definitely practiced doing the outswinger as well. For England. So good pressing there by Madueke. Unlucky, kind of got into his way there. I think Madueke's actually had a decent game, to be fair to him. I'm normally on him, to be honest with you, but I think he's actually provided a decent outlet, put in a couple of decent balls, won the penalty as well. So I think he's from a winger in the first half of a tournament, he's kind of done a decent job. Gordon, on the other hand, been anonymous. I don't think Bellingham's done too much, to be honest with you. So definitely going to need more from them from an offensive point of view. But I'll be looking to kind of get Mainoo on, bro, to be honest with you. This could be a chance here. It's Declan Rice. Here's O'Reilly on the left. O'Reilly. Gordon. Back to Bellingham. Looking to get a free kick there, man. I mean, I think he more lost his balance, really, but I don't think that was a free kick at all. Nah, he lost his balance, man. That's not a free kick. Lee Dixon said he's not sure about the free kick, but he doesn't care. Nice to see impartial commentary as always. But yeah, a bit far out. I don't know if Kane's going to fancy this. So obviously, Reece James is very good at taking free kicks as well. Obviously, Declan Rice scored the 2 against Real Madrid. Hasn't scored any since, but scored the 2 against Real Madrid. Bit of a long way out, though. It'll take a rocket. Reece James is really good at free kicks, though. 5 minutes of added time. Been actually a good game, to be honest with you. Normally, the like I said, apart from the Iran kind of World Cup game, normally the England kind of warm-up games or the first games in World Cups are normally a drag. But yeah, 2-1. And England have got a free kick here. Yeah, James looks like he wants to try and take this. Going to be hard to get it up and over the goalkeeper as well from this kind of range too. For the simple fact that he's going to have to go over the wall as well. It's probably going to have to go top corner, man. And up and over the wall. But yeah, might as well just have a pop, to be fair. He ain't got enough to lose. Very tall wall, though. Going to be hard to get it up and over. But yeah, let's have a look. Reece James, not a great corner there. Great free kick there. Tries to go low. And Croatia escape with the ball. With laughing emoji. He's still shameless. It's true. Hey, it's true though, isn't it? Like, it's true. Obviously, I've been enjoying this all year. Do you know what I'm saying, with the corners? So it's a nice feeling, bro. Get a corner, you think, you know what, we actually could score from this because the delivery is going to be decent. Just need someone to obviously get their head on it. So yeah, man. And it changes the game state, man. Obviously, you would have been going in 1-1. Now, unless they can see the goal, you're going and winning the game still. So yeah, Big ol' ST, all these rival England fans quiet now. Now it's not Arsenal, it's fans to score set pieces. Hey, listen. This is what I'm trying to say. But I said, who would have thought it, man? Who would have thought? Look at us. Look at us. Who would have thought? Who would have thought it? Big up Bulgarian ST and Chris, man. But yeah, halftime is approaching. 2-1 to England as it stands. Couple of minutes left. Yeah, I would say on the balance of play, England have definitely have been the better team. I don't think Croatia have done too much apart from obviously them scoring the goal, really, from an offensive point of view. They pressed well in the first 5 minutes, but other than that, they've not really tested Pickford. Even though England have not really tested the Croatian goalkeeper apart from the 2 goals, which is from both set pieces. So I think, like I said, I don't think England are going to be a great kind of chance creation team. You just have to kind of maximize your strengths. Like, you know, they got the penalty from a corner that when Noni won the penalty, and they've scored from the other corner. So you just gotta. That's what I'm saying, bro. You just gotta try and maximize your strengths. Here is Harry Kane giving the ball away though. I think this tactic is going to be an issue for England. I don't think this is sustainable. If I'm being honest, man, I think it's easy to press him when you realize this is how they're going to play, and he'll give the ball away. Oh, over the top of the bar there by Croatia. It's only Croatia. We all said before. It's only Croatia. We all said it'd be hard for a game for us. Yeah, I said 1-0 if England were going to win, but it wouldn't surprise me if it's a draw. 2-1 at the minute. Harry Kane just giving the ball away there. But yeah, like I said, to be honest with you, in terms of like I won't say England one of the favorites, but in terms of like the big nations, they've definitely got one of the harder opening ones. I think obviously Brazil with Morocco was a hard one. Even France with Senegal was a tricky game as well. But I think it's just up to the team that are the favorites for the game to kind of show their quality overall and just get the 3 points, man. Like I said, if England win this, you'd pretty much think they're going to top the group. They're going to beat Panama. That's 6 points. So it's just Ghana, how they perform against them. So yeah, man. But bro, I keep forgetting, like, because of the extra teams, you're going to get, what is it, round 32? So a lot of knockout rounds, man, to kind of succumb. So whoever wins the World Cup will deserve it, because they're going to have to knock out a team in the 32, last 16 quarterfinals and semifinals, and win the final. So that's 5 rounds of knockout games where you lose, you're out. They would have won to kind of win the World Cup. So that's probably a good thing, I guess. Whereas kind of the Euros used to be, didn't it? You get out of the group and you're in the quarters already. So, but yeah, this could be a chance here. Ball over the top. Great ball in. Could be a chance for Croatia. Oh, it's 2-2. What a good goal there by Musa. It's the stoppage time equalizer. And what a goal there by Musa, man. Fantastic play there. And Croatia, like I said, from open play are creating a few chances. And it's 2-2. That's a fantastic, well-placed goal there. And England defensively, I've looked all over the gaff, really. Is he offside? Is he offside? I don't know. He might keep some on. Fantastic header back, though. And a great finish on the volley, I believe. Obviously, Pickford maybe could have came out, but from that range, he's not going to save that. It's too close, man. It maybe could have came out to try and put him off a little bit, but yeah, it's a great goal. VAR might rule it out, but I doubt it, man. It looked like he was onside. And that's it. Half time. 2-2. What a game, bro. Normally England games are boring, but not this one. England, who took the lead twice, have been pegged back twice. 2-2. Harry Kane is not happy. And Croatia look better from open play. I can't lie, man. They look like they can create some chances, even going behind twice. And it's a very good game. Finish. Wow. Yeah, fantastic finish, man. Fantastic finish there. Tuchel won't be happy with that. Defensively, man, I think you're kind of showing, I think you're seeing the lack of experience as well, in terms of closing down, in terms of anticipation, switching off right at the end of the half there. You got to go in 2-1. You got to make sure we go in with the lead and then use that as a platform. Now, basically, you got to just start all over again, really try and win the game. Like I said, if you kind of win this game, it sets the precedent for you to kind of top the group. But yeah, overall good game. Like I said, Croatia have not created that many chances, but the chances they've created, obviously they've scored 2 goals from, and they're creating them from open play. I think England a lot basically relying on set pieces. Really, Bellingham is not doing enough for me. Neither is Gordon. I think one of Rice or Anderson probably needs to get changed as well, just because you don't need both of them, man. You've started both of them, and you can see the 2 goals in one half anyway. So, like, you don't need both of them, bro. You need to be more progressive on the ball in midfield. You need someone that's going to be more progressive to get the ball to the wingers, not relying on Harry Kane dropping deep. Now and then, it's fine. Obviously, Harry Kane used to do now and then for, obviously, Son at Tottenham. Does it for Bayern Munich as well, now and then. But normally he's in the box. Somehow he's on a hat-trick as well, even by doing that. But, yeah, man, I just think for England, they need a better platform to kind of create chances from open play, man. I think what the best thing they've probably done from open play is getting the ball to Noni quickly. Because obviously when he gets the ball, even though he's inconsistent in his kind of decision making and his quality, at least there's a little bit of a threat there because he's quick in it. So he might do a little bit of a dribble, cheeky jink or something like that, and obviously won a penalty for the first goal. But bar that, man, like there's not really anything like I said. I don't think Bellingham's done nowhere near enough to kind of warrant his inclusion in the team so far. So yeah, man. Big ol' ST says, what has Anderson done all game? Again, bro, I think he tried to. I just think they're too similar. Do you know what I'm saying? Anderson and Rice, bro. They both like to anticipate, like to press. I think, like I said, Anderson could do a few more 1-2s, but you can see he's in the team to kind of not circle pressure, but to kind of be that body to kind of prevent counterattacks through the middle. But even that, obviously, England have still not been able to kind of stop Croatia from creating some good chances to score. So, yeah, I think that might be a sacrifice. But we'll see what Tuchel does. I mean, you might think, you know what? As long as we don't lose the game, we've got 2 more games. We win them. We're on 7 points. We're going to go through. But you want to top the group. I think it gets harder in terms of who you can play if you finish second or third. I think you get into the realms of potentially getting your like your Spains and your Argentinas earlier than normal, earlier than kind of anticipated. So, but we'll see. Obviously, we always know with World Cups, teams finish lower than you expect. Do you know what I'm saying? Based off obviously the results of the group games. So that's not even a guarantee itself. But overall, I enjoyed the game, man. People saying that Konza looks out of his depth. Thomas might regret not taking Harry Maguire tonight. It's one of those ones where when you make a decision that people don't agree with, you kind of have to stand on it. Otherwise, it's like you lose kind of authority and people just dictate what you do. So if he thinks Harry Maguire's not going to go, then he has to just not pick him, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Same with Trent. I would have brought Trent and Maguire personally, just because there's certain qualities they can both do that will help England because they don't have great midfield players on the ball, like as a collective. So Trent is very good at passing and crossing. Harry Maguire is very good in the air, defensively and offensively, even though he's not the best defender in the world. So I just think them qualities could be needed. But interesting to see what obviously Ian Wright, Roy Keane, and Gary Neville say at half time. Let's have a look. 2-2, very good game though. Very good game. The biggest disappointment has been Gordon. Yeah, he's been poor, bro. He's been very poor. James hardly played. Konza not played in these conditions. Stones injured all season. O'Reilly first tournament badly exposed. Anderson first tournament nowhere for the first goal. For sure, man. Big ol' Colin, man, in the building. I hope you're good, brother. Champions of England, all that good stuff. Third place is a lottery, bro. You'd have to be in the top 8 teams to get through. Yeah, that's a good point, Colin, man. Obviously, big up your guys as well, man. Scotland getting the 3 points against Haiti as well. But yeah, that's a good point, my bro. You're literally relying on other results going your way in games or groups that you're not even a part of. Do you know what I'm saying? So in terms of you need other teams to kind of have worse goal difference than you or get less points than you do. So yeah, man, the third place thing, you can't even rely on that either, to be honest with you. You need to get the points to get in the top 2 for definite, which will probably be at least 6 points would be a definite. 4 you can maybe get away with depending on what kind of group you've got in. So but yeah, Harry Kane taking the first penalty, missing, and then Harry Kane with a great penalty the second time around. He should have just took it like that. See, no, this sort of thing, bro. bro, terrible, man. It's just not necessary. But yeah, he's got Hurricane's got 10. Bro, Hurricane's got more World Cup goals than Ronaldo, bro. That's funny. But yeah, man, Anderson getting caught out. He presses. It's not a great pass there. And then Rice. O'Reilly. I mean, Anderson is way up the pitch, man. Nah, so yeah, I think it's a good goal, man. I know people talk about the goalkeeper maybe saving it, but I think it's a good strike, personally. I'm more on the defense, really. Um, 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 great cross in there, and Harry Kane with a great finish. Um, Free in the box, man. That's crazy. He's definitely their best header on the ball as well, in terms of like goal scoring wise. Um, so yeah. Get to the second round, I'll be happy. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. If you can get second round, and you all know about knockout football, bro, you just never know. Do you know what I'm saying? Individual games, one-off games, you don't know who you're gonna get. So yeah, man. I think that'll be a good tournament for Scotland, considering this is the first time you've been there since 1998. So, and you got a win already, man. So good. It's good. Winning the clean sheet. Technically, you go through with 2 draws if things work out. It's a horrible format, but it is what it is. Yeah, I would rather have bigger groups with more teams, well, with less teams going through rather than the third place thing, if that makes sense. Um, so say if it was a group of like 6 and 3 go through, that would be a little bit better than group of 4 just onside. Yeah. Croatia no mugs, but really poor goals concede. England should be topping the group. No excuses on paper. Yeah, it should be, man. But again, you don't know with the tactics and obviously how they're performing. And like you said, all the kind of plays you kind of you explained there, Chris, man. The inexperience or the lack of game time as well, man. I think it will play a factor for sure. But yeah, I think you've just seen it with tournament football, man. You make 2 mistakes, you just can see 2 goals, isn't it? It's just the level, the quality is just a bit higher rather than in maybe Premier League football. You kind of get away with it a bit more. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, very good game, man. Very good game. Very good game, and it could go either way, really, with England. I could see, especially now. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially now, man. But I think what will probably help England a little bit better than Croatia, even though they've probably got a few good, decent players, is definitely the bench. How much quality England have got off the bench to kind of, you can bring on a Rashford, you can bring on a Saka, do you know what I'm saying? You can bring on a Morgan Rogers, a Neze, a Mainu, like all very good players. So from an attacking standpoint, if you want a little bit of variety or something a little bit different, you can bring them on to kind of change it. But I think based off this game, and it's only one game, England's defense, man, and their midfield setup, in terms of progressive, passes, into the box, and how they're defending, bro. I can't see them getting too far. I'll be honest, man. Because even though Croatia are a good team, they're definitely not one of the better teams in the tournament, innit? So yeah, I think it just depends who England face, who they can avoid, who can get knocked out before. We've seen it before with Southgate. If you just avoid some of the top teams, you end up in a final or a semi-final. But again, it's only the first game. Teams can obviously progress, build momentum. Even if you lose the first game, we've seen teams win the World Cup as well. But I think it is very crucial for Tuchel to kind of experiment a little bit more with the team. Hopefully, this is not just a set team now. And this is the team that's going to start every game for, obviously, England's sake. Because, yeah, there's a lot of weaknesses, man, in terms of build-up play and defensively for sure. But we shall see. I expect Scotland to be one of the best third-place teams, just all about goal difference. Exactly, man. This is what I feel like with Curacao, man. They kind of dropped the ball with that, conceding 7 goals. It's like, bro, just lose the game, 2-3-1, But don't start conceding 5-6 because then it's even if you win a game, you're gonna have the worst goal difference. You know what I'm saying? So when Portugal won the Euros, they finished third in their groups with 3 draws. Yeah, that is very good ball knowledge. Yeah, they did. They didn't even win a group game, and they ended up winning the tournament. So I don't think they even won a game in 90 minutes in the whole thing. They won the final in extra time, and I think they beat Croatia in extra time. And then the other games, they won on penalties. So yeah, mental when you say it like that. Don't get me wrong, says Chris. Just go through. I agree, but these signs so far in the game are worrying, mainly defensively in midfield. Yeah, for sure. I think, like I said, man, the balance of the midfield and defensively definitely has to improve, whether it's personnel or people's individual performances, for sure. I think when you go to a tournament, there's always obviously rooms for improvements game by game, whether it's tactically or obviously, like I said, individual performance wise. But yeah, I think Croatia have kind of exposed maybe the lack of experience through the England and midfield and defense, just with the lack of kind of tracking back, blocking, switching off at crucial times. So yeah, man. But yeah, we'll see in the second half if England can improve defensively and offensively. Because I don't think, even though England scored 2 goals, I don't think offensively they've been particularly that great. I don't think they've created a few, like, you know, when a team creates a few chances where you think, you know what, on another day that would go in kind of vibe. They've been clinical from the corners point of view, but yeah, they need to create more from open play, man. Only really that Madueke cross in the whole 45 minutes, man. That's the only chance they create. And that was even really, it was a good cross, but like, obviously, I won't say Bellingham should have scored from it. Like, it was kind of good defending in the end to kind of put him off. So he just put it in a good area. But that can't be the only thing, man, in 45 minutes from open play anyway. So, but yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I think in terms of Croatia, I think they're going to kind of need to just not concede corners, really. I think if they don't do that, I think they're pretty comfortable from open play. And I think you've seen they can open up England more frequently than England can open up them. So, yeah, obviously Ghana versus Panama is at 12 a.m. And then, again, some games tomorrow, Switzerland, Bosnia, pardon me, and Canada versus Qatar in Canada. So, yeah, games galore, man. World Cup season, man. Is Gordon still in Barcelona? Yeah, he's not had a particularly great game, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I am gonna hold you, bro. He's not had a good game at all. But we'll see what happens, man. Um, But yeah, I'll definitely be looking at oh, they're doing halftime interviews. Okay, fair enough. But yeah. Good old pick his nose. Joachim Low is Ghana manager. Is he Ghana manager now? That's funny. I haven't watched one of those middle of the night games. I won't lie to you. I watched a few, to be fair. You know what, Bulgarian? Some of them are actually pretty good. Like, you know, some of the teams where, like, Iran versus New Zealand, I watched the other day. 2-2, bro. Very good game. Very good game. But some of the smaller nations are doing their thing. I think it's because maybe it's obviously cooler over there. Obviously, the later is here. Obviously, the later is there. So, I think when you're looking at the kind of the 5 p.m. games here and the 8 p.m. games, it's probably like midday, 2 o'clock in America. So the heat's probably at its like peak. So it's a bit more slower. But yeah, the late night games are probably the better games because it's a bit cooler. So you get more kind of goals or whatnot. Sweden, I watched that one as well. On Jokeres watch, obviously scored, got an assist when they won 5-1 against Tunisia. So yeah, there's a few late ones I've watched just because I was able to. So yeah, man. I can't watch early morning games. My sleep pattern is more important. Now I hear that, bro. I hear that. Um, 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 England coming back out now. I'll definitely watch the ones in the round 16 and quarterfinals. I'm saving my energy until then. Bulgarian, you're missing the last 32 as well, bro. 'Cause obviously now with more teams, they're doing the last 32. And a couple of them are at like 2 a.m. UK time, 12 a.m. and whatnot. So yeah, man, 5 rounds of knockout rounds after the group stages. So yeah, 104 games, man. A lot of games. A lot of games. When you think about a lot of games, man, when you think about it, 104 games is crazy in a 5-week, 6-week span. So yeah, man. Um, yeah, we'll see what England have got for the rest of the game. Ball over the top. Declan Rice. Is Jude Bellingham. Konza. Bellingham. So yeah, they just need be a bit more braver on the ball, man, as well. Because O'Reilly obviously is good for City on the ball as well. So, but I think he was definitely a little bit nervous, understandably, first World Cup or whatever. Um, but um, but yeah, for England to obviously do well, need to kind of move past it. Here is John Stones. Here's Gordon. But yeah, I probably from an English perspective, give it probably about 10 minutes. If it's still the same, you've got players to bring on. Do you know what I'm saying? I think Tuchel said that the team starting won't be the team finishing, so he's planning to make subs. Here's Bellingham. He's in there. Bellingham's going to charge in. Here's Bellingham. Oh, he scored! Bellingham! He scored after all. He scored already, Bellingham. I didn't think he had a good first half, but he's contributing in the second half already. What a finish that was, to be fair to him. Great run and into the back of the net. What a game this is. 3-2, 46 minutes gone. Bellingham with an absolute banger of a goal, to be fair, individually on the counter attack. Ball over the top by Anderson. Jude Bellingham's heading them. Great ball carrying there by Jude and a fantastic finish there. I can't lie to you. Very good goal there. Into the back of the net. What a finish that is. And 3-2. And yeah, man. Can't stand Lee Dixon as a commentator. Also, some of the early morning games are so good. I'm always knacking at work because of them. Of course. Bulgarian says that's why Jude plays. Yeah, he's a moments player, man. He's a moments player, bro. Like he'll be not really in the game, but again, when you need a goal, he'll just pop up with one. Do you know what I'm saying? That's another goal at a World Cup. That's his, I think, his third major tournament he scored in a row. And that was a good finish as well, man. I'm surprised he scored from that acute angle, to be honest with you. Poor goalkeeping here is Jude Bellingham again. Bellingham! Ooh, good save. And Bellingham trying to cheer up the England crowd. Yeah, he could have picked the other corner, to be fair to him. But what a game. This could be the game of the tournament so far. 3-2, 48 minutes gone. I won't still rule out Croatia for scoring another goal, to be honest. England have got a corner. Kane in the box. Rice with the corner in. Oh, he should have scored that, whoever that was. What a delivery in by Rice again, by the way. On the money. Keeper tries to go and get it. Gets nowhere near. He's got to score that. He's got to score that. That is a terrible miss. He's got to score that, man. He's got to score that. That should be 4-2. Rice's deliveries are ridiculous. Joke. Absolute joke, man. Absolute joke. That should have been another goal, by the way. England literally could have scored 5 goals. Definitely should have scored another one. Obviously after half time. But yeah. But yeah, what a game, man. What a game. I said, I actually think we've been good attacking wise. It's just players mentioned before looking exposed, and Gordon's still in. He's going to play in all. That's funny. Oh, man. 3-2 to England, man. 49 minutes, 50 minutes gone on my clock. I had a couple of chances there by Bellingham. Again, creating from, the Bellingham chance was created from open play, both of his opportunities. And then another corner, man, which O'Reilly definitely should have scored that. But Croatia still in the game. Only 3-2 now. And I could definitely see them scoring again for sure. Very early in the second half. But yeah, fair play to Bellingham, man. I was on to him first half. I didn't think he played particularly great. But yeah, second half, man, that chance he's been given in front of goal and he's took it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a really good finish as well to put England back in front 3-2. Chance here for Croatia from a set piece, though. Modric going to take the direct free kick. Could be an opportunity. Ball into a dangerous area, headed away by Kane. This could be a chance for a counter attack. Is Bellingham. Manawaki's there. Oh, it's a poor chance. Poor. It's not a hard pass. You got to just go down the channel there. I don't know if he would have scored, but he definitely was through. England with a bit more energy. Good play there by O'Reilly. Here's the Declan Rice. Got to shoot. Rice! Good save there. This is more like it, man. More attacking play. Croatia are backing off a little bit. Just doesn't quite get enough bend on it, but yeah, push over the top of the bar. I said take Gordon off. Yeah, I'll bring Rashford on, man. I'll definitely bring Rashford on for sure. Declan Rice to take another corner, man. Outswinger again. Kane in there, Bellingham in there. Declan Rice. Poorest corner is taken. He's got another opportunity. Gets to the channel. Ball into the area. Another corner. Took in a quick one. Bit of a weird one. Is that a free kick or a corner? Yeah, that looks like a foul as well, to be honest. Barca should have kept Rashford. The Gordon one was a weird one. I don't think he had a particularly great season, especially in the Premier League. He only got a few goals. I know he got 10 in the champs, but yeah, Newcastle didn't have a good season either. But they've gone for him, man, for whatever reason. I think the Rashford thing, they didn't want to pay the fee with his wages or something like that, but they've ended up paying 60 plus for Newcastle. And I think Gordon's on a few bit of bob as well. So a bit of a strange one. In terms of Rashford, Man United definitely want to sell him, get him off the wage bill. Just where he'd go. If they don't accept another loan, which you can't be accepting a loan, man. You got to be getting money for Rashford if you want to sell him. I can't see him going to another foreign club, to be honest. Which means you'd have to go in the Prem. Now, you got who's available that he'd go to? What, Spurs? Would he go that low? Is Madueke on the right hand side? Corner. Much better by England, by the way, in the second half. Much quicker. Passing the ball quicker in midfield. And they're getting it to the wide areas quicker than they were in the first half, for sure. Whatever Tuchel said in the changing rooms has definitely helped. They've been by far the better team in the second half. Had plethora of corners. Could have scored two or more goals. They've scored the one, but Bellingham could have scored. Declan Rice had an opportunity. Nick O'Reilly definitely should have scored from a corner. But here is Declan Rice again from the corner. Decent ball in. O'Reilly! Oh, they've not scored. Oh, I don't know how they've not scored that again. Great delivery again by Rice. Oh, another corner. Croatia holding on. That should have been another goal there. O'Reilly. Good header. Oh, Gordon's got to be scoring now. You got to take your chances here, man, to finish off the game. This is a great state. Only one goal. They're winning by. Should be by more. But you're saying, wait. What, penalty? No. Corner given. Rice in there again. Cleared away. Ball into the area. Kane keeps it alive. Oh, it's on his left foot. Here's Kane. Oh my! This goalkeeper's having the. There he's having the game of his life. Kane! Oh my god! I don't know how they've not scored more than one goal here. They're in sixes themselves, sixes and sevens. Carrick will integrate him. I will take Rashford. Bulgarian meaning I mean Carrick. Oh my days, man. I don't think England have ever been like this impressive going forward in this generation of players, 2022. And now, listen, this second half has been ridiculous, man. They need the hydration break for sure to kind of regroup. Obviously the button. Oh yeah, I forgot I got Kovacic. Yeah, they need to shorten the midfield, man. Modric, Kovacic. I don't know why Kovacic ain't starting, bro. I forgot they even had him, man. Yeah, I think Croatia still in the game, only one goal. Yeah, England had to have scored at least another goal to make it 4-2 there. Um, to gain a little bit of breathing space. I do think Croatia will create some opportunities while it's still 3-2. Um, but yeah, that was a barrage of chances there, man. But 18 attempts, 9 on target. Flipping now. Yeah, they've absolutely this second half, they've destroyed them. I can't lie. I don't know how it's still only 3-2. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's been a very good game, man. 3-2 still to England. Pickford. Well, yeah, England have definitely put passing the ball with more pace. Here is Bellingham, Beckham Rice, Stones. Poor pass by Rice. Bro, I always forget that Bellingham's he's so young, bro. Because I've seen him for time. I've seen the stat saying, what was it? Bellingham is now the youngest ever player, European player in history to appear at 4 different major tournaments: Euro 2020, World Cup 2022, Euro 2024, World Cup 2026, and obviously he's only 22. Here's me thinking he's like 25, 26, man. Just because I've seen him for ages. You know what I'm saying? You just forget how old these guys are, man. 22 is crazy, by the way. Won the Champions League and, do you know what I mean? Play for Real Madrid already. Um, but yeah, Croatia very lucky. It's only 3-2. I'll be honest, man. It could be 5 or 6 really easily as well. But yeah, game's not over, man. This will be one of those ones where you're like, how did England not win this game? If they because they just didn't take their chances, man, in that period. They definitely should have scored at least 2 more goals than they did. O'Reilly should have scored, and one of the chances from that corner, man. I think Gordon should have scored, man, from there. But yeah, it's because he started when he was like 17. And yeah, bro, you forget, man. You forget. Because you see them play week in, week out for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Yeah, 17 he started, man. At the top level as well in terms of like getting picked for England and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, and because he's done big things as well in terms of scoring um, in World Cups before, obviously winning the Champions League. You just forget that he's only a certain amount of age in it. So, but yeah, England winning the game 3-2 could be more, should be more really. England kind of need to, in my opinion, kill off the game. Once it's only one goal, anything can happen. Red card sending off, another good strike and own goal. So, from their perspective, Croatia, I think, should be thankful they're still in the game. Got a bit fortunate that they got a free kick there. But yeah, they should be thankful they got into the game. I think you just need to get the ball through to Kovacic and make him try and dictate, get back on the ball, and try and expose England's weaknesses at defensive level, man. Um, but yeah, it should be a hydration break in about 2 or 3 minutes. Um, Rice giving the ball away again there. Bellingham trying to press. Yeah. Still 3-2, 62 minutes gone. Pickford has got the ball at this moment in time. Trying to play into midfield. To O'Reilly. He's gonna get, I did very well there, O'Reilly, but losing the ball. Could be a chance here for Croatia. Sutic on his left foot. Look like a corner to me, but you can't change it, I think. Yep. But you VAR can't change it. That's why he left it, isn't it? Well, Anderson. Free kick to England. Kovacic a foul on Anderson there. Is Bellingham. O'Reilly. Gordon. Hydration break, I believe. So yeah, 3-2 to England. Fantastic game, man. Maybe the game of the tournament so far in terms of the chances and the goals. Obviously, Croatia looking to make a couple of changes. Harry Kane scoring 2 goals, Bellingham scoring the other one. And yeah, England could have been 5 or 6-2 up for sure. Missing a load of chances from corners. And yeah, definitely should have a bigger margin in terms of goal wise than they do. But still in it, Croatia. And they scored 2 goals from nothing in the first half. They definitely can do it in the second half as well. 65 minutes gone. Still tight, still only 1 goal in it. And England looked like their momentum. I thought that was a hydration break, but it's not. It's the it was just substitution. Well, they'll probably do it in a minute. Here is good. Harry Kane, sorry. He's had a quiet second half. O'Reilly. Be interesting to see if Thomas Tuchel does make any subs. His Kwanzaa going into midfield. And that's a pass to Reece James, who recovers it. Back to Pickford. As a foul, though, on Pickford. Ball over the shot, trying to find. Good defending by Guardiola. Here's O'Reilly, Gordon, into Declan Rice. Konza tries to turn and, 68 minutes gone, 3-2. Game's kind of slowed down a little bit the last 10 minutes after that spell by England in the first 10 minutes of the second half. Sorry. Here's Rice. Got to just feed that in early there to Reece James. He's not done it. He's gone to Madueke. He's kept his width. Harry Kane wants the ball with his right foot. Good idea into Anthony Gordon. Wants it on the volley. Probably should have took that down. I got to the byline there. Bellingham trying to win the ball back there. And that is the hydration break. Morgan Rogers coming on. And Bukayo Saka as well. We got Chris says prefer Jude in the tent, even though we have enough of them. It definitely can work, but we'll Jude listen to Tuchel if he wants that double pivot. That's my only question. Jude can pass the ball. Use the hand. Yeah, that's crazy, ST. That's yeah, that's crazy. I can't even lie. Oh my days. But hydration break. 69 minutes gone. And England by far been the better team in the second half. Should have been more goals up, but it is only 3-2. And yeah, interesting. Emma Hayes with the analysts. She's just talking about England having a triangle of diamonds, so they're closer together for them to kind of play 1-2s. It's all said at the in the first half. I need some combinations, man, which they're obviously doing. They're just more closer to each other. Good ball in there by Anderson and Drew Bellingham with the good finish there. But yeah, the Tots mentioned Hansen players in the number. I ain't even gonna read the rest of that, brother. What is going on here? Top reads the comment on 69th minute. Oh, I'm finished. Man. Rogers coming on, Rashford coming on, Saka coming on for the last 20 minutes, fresh legs, and this is kind of the probably the positive thing for England in terms of their squad. Attacking wise, they can bring on 3 players of a decent standard, man. But yeah, nice stadium, man. Declan Rice off. Oh. Yeah, he has had some back issues, man. So he never gets subbed off. So they're definitely managing him. Saka's coming on from Madueke. So yeah, Bellingham in the pivot. I assume. With Rogers in the 10. But yeah, none had a good first half. Bit quieter in the second half, but we had a decent first half still. See what Saka and Rogers can do, man. And Rashford. Obviously, different style of players as well. This could be a chance here for Croatia Still only 3-2, man. If Croatia get another opportunity, they definitely could score another goal. Cleared away. Here's Saka. Hasn't got the pace. That's a foul. Hasn't got the pace like Madueke. So we'll see if England's kind of positions differ. If we win the World Cup, any tournament, whoever scores the winning goal, I'll get that name on the England shirt, frame it for life. I don't care who that player plays for. That's fair play, bro. It's over for you, bro. LOL, bro. They always get me, man. They always get me. Congratulations, Colin. Can't believe your brother plays for Kobe Rogers in goal. That's insane. That's a nice tee. Oh, man. 3-2, man. This could be a chance here. Nice little 1-2. Rogers into. It should have just shot there. Good play there by Kovacic, man, driving into the midfield. Just a bit of a heavy pass, though, man. And England just about get away with it. But yeah, 73 minutes gone. Could definitely see another goal coming in. Obviously, Pifford trying to calm it down a little bit before they reset. Konza on the ball. Here is Reece James on the right with Morgan Rogers. Ball over the top. Trying to find Rashford. Oh, it's a poor header back. Rashford could get there. And it's a good goalkeeping in the air. Covered his fullback there. Good defending there by Jude. He's definitely improved his performance in the second half for sure. Defensively and going forward. So big him up. Yeah, tricky header there, man. Keeper did well to react and not give away a penalty. But yeah, Croatia's still in the game. I think they'll definitely take a draw considering how bad they were in that start of the second half, man. They could have conceded 5, 6, 7 goals for sure. But it's only 3-2 still. They definitely could nick a draw. I think they will get another opportunity if England don't score another goal. So, yeah, could be in the balance, man. Could be in the balance. So this could be a chance here. Kasalic, good save. And O'Reilly definitely has looked out of his depth defensively. Definitely, man. Definitely, man. Good player, though. But, yeah. Here's O'Reilly again on the ball. Rashford. There's a pass in there to Morgan Rogers there. Took too long. Saka's run out of ball, run out of play there. He's gone. Easy save by Pickford there. Still in the balance, man. England definitely have not had, apart from that spell where they had all the chances, definitely not had a load of control. Harry Kane losing the ball there. Here's Croatia. Going to be nervy for England because they've only got that 1-goal lead. And this left-hand side seems to be a problem for England. Could be a cut back here. Offside, though. People weren't like it, but I've got to try Gay and Burn in defense. Shot ourselves in the foot with our left back options. Zatusha go to a back three. He played before. Yeah, I think against better opposition. And having wing backs, maybe like a Saka or a Malawaki or a Gordon as a wing back, potentially might be the case if you're willing to concede possession and go on the counter attack. Potentially, man. But yeah, I think that not to take Lewis Hall or even like a Luke Shaw, man, even though I don't particularly rate him too highly, but natural left backs that have got a bit of experience playing for England rather than Dan Burn, who, again, for the aerial threat, cool, but you need another natural level. You can't have you've not got any, even though Riley's a midfielder really by trade, but Burns a centre back. So, yeah, a bit of a strange selection. I think when it comes to like tournament selections, in my opinion, squad, it's just about you covering all bases, having like a personality or a position covered by each individual kind of characteristic in it. So you got to have a natural left back, a natural right back, someone that can play midfield, someone that can play centre back and left back. Like when you got a variety, then it's not too bad. But when you haven't got a natural left-footed, like left-sided defender, it's a bit of a weird one that can play full. Like is a natural fullback. It's a bit of a strange one. I know he's brought Jed Spence, but again, he's naturally right-footed. Drew Bellingham going off. I'm guessing for Eze. Yeah, it was good in the second half. Oh, Spence. Okay. So they are going literally like Chris said, he is going for it at the back then. Oh, Reece James going midfield. So interesting. Spence right back, Bellingham and James in midfield with Elliot Anderson. I thought he was going for it at the back, but it's gonna be a chance here for Croatia. Kramaric, good ball in, punched away by Pickford, but not Sutic, but over the top of the bar. Sean never let England down. Maguire, even though I think Shaw's finished now. We've always been weak at left back. You can only name Shaw, Hall, really. I always like Mitchell from Palace. Obviously, Livramento is always injured. He's someone that can play left back as well. If only Robertson was English, would have been perfect. Yeah, he's a good player as well. Yeah, man, there's not a plethora of left backs that you've got available. I mean, Lewis Skelly, but again, he's more been playing in midfield. Could have taken him. I think he would. Yeah, I would have took him, bro. Especially how he was playing for Arsenal in midfield. Him playing now would be perfect in terms of having a guy that can dribble and just take a bit of pressure and invite a bit of pressure, win free kicks in the middle of the pitch. But he's opting not to go that way. All over the top. Like now, you could have took Bellingham off for Skelly and then put him in midfield. Here is Spence. Spence! Ooh, good save. It was a great run by him, to be fair. Just come on as well. Here's Rashford. I think the Croatian goalkeeper definitely has been man of the match, you know. Here's Rashford. Good defending note. Skelly is an 8, as we saw towards the end of the season. He was vital for you, finished off the job. Yeah, exactly, man. He had a very good end of the season, last 5-6 games. So yeah, it would be a good option. Obviously, he can fill out left back if you're desperate, but yeah, definitely is a midfielder by trade. Well, yeah, Croatia still in the game, man. 82 minutes gone, very good game. This could be a chance here for Croatia. Ball over the top. O'Reilly trying to defend that well. Rashford, who's not really had an impact in the game so far, neither Saka really, or Morgan Rogers. He just cleared it away. But Croatia piling the pressure, man. And they're definitely going to get an opportunity for sure before the game is done, while it's at 3-2. And England will have no one to blame but themselves, really, because they had the chances to finish off the game. Ball over the top. Great ball, though. And Pickford kind of made a mess of that, to be honest with you. Still looking a bit nervous, England, from defensive standpoint. Ball into the area, cleared away by Saka. Ooh. Obviously, Croatia are putting more people forward as well. That's a nice little 1-2 there by Croatia. Nice little triangle there. Here's Pasalic. Ball over the top there. Cleared away by Saka. England pending. 83 minutes gone. Here's Kovacic. He can do a screamer, man. Don't really want to see him do that. England, from an England point of view, can't really let him do that again, to be fair, because he can bang them top bins. So, bit of a warning shot there. Bit of a warning shot. Here's Saka. Rogers. Want to use Saka? It's a Rashford. He's got to score this, surely. Rashford. Oh, finish. 4-2. Game over, man. Fantastic goal there, man. And Rashford coming on as a super sub to pull it into the back of the net. Great finish by him. Great play there by Saka as well, who had a great spin and seen Rashford free. Rashford cut in, shimmied in, kept his composure and put it into the back of the net. And that is a fair reflection of the game. England in the second half have been by far the better team, and Croatia haven't been able to live with them. And it's a fantastic goal on the counter-attack. Bit of a mess defensively there by Croatia. Doesn't get rid of the ball, but Saka keeps his run going. Cuts onto his right foot, and it's a fantastic finish there. Had to finish that off, really. And very good finish there, man. Finesse, side foot, Thierry Henry never goes wrong, bro. I'm telling you. When you can master it, keeper can't save it, man. And it's into the back of the net. And England are going to win the game 4-2. I said, why couldn't Gordon do that? Yeah, man. Rashford, man. That's probably the good thing about having quality substitutions to bring on quality players you can bring on when people tire, that can make good decisions and finish off chances, man. And Rashford's first chance, first goal, 4-2, and that should be it. That should be it now. And that's him scoring at another World Cup as well, after he scored a few at the 2022 one. And John Stones, who's obviously not had a lot of game time for Manchester City, he comes off for Mark Gahey, coming on for his World Cup debut. And yeah, good to obviously see from an England point of view, Gahey gets some minutes for them. And Croatia, again, can't really have too much complaints with the score, if I'm being honest. Defensively, in the second half, they've had their keeper to thank, really, that it was only 3-2 at that moment in time. And that goal will ease up England in terms of pressure in the last couple of minutes, because Croatia were putting on a bit of pressure, man, in that last kind of 5 or 6 minutes. But it's been a really good game. Probably been the best game I've probably watched in terms of chance creation, the amount of goals. Obviously, Germany, Carousel obviously had more goals, but in terms of quality of oppositions like that close to each other, back and forth, been a really good game from a neutral point of view. Rashford is like Martinelli, isn't he? Impact. So exactly, bro. Literally, man. Same type of profile of player as well. Final action players, bro. These guys, you bring them on, You make them get a chance and they just finish it off. They don't not involved in build-up play. They don't obviously connect and combine well or dictate. They don't do that, man. They've got pace, and you got to just play them in when they're free, when the game's stretched. That's literally it. So yeah, and they're quick. But yeah, this is another chance for England. Here's Spence, who's had a unlucky there. He's had a positive impact in terms of his pace, and his energy and his tenacity in terms of going forward. It's been decent, to be fair, since he's come on. Cleared away there. And Gahey just cleans up. Couple of minutes left, probably about 4 or 5 minutes at a time because of the hydration Drake. I keep saying hydration Drake. Hydration break. So yeah, man. If Southgate was in charge, this probably be 1-0 or 1-1 game. Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, to be fair to him, the last England game at World Cup, the first game, he did beat Iran 6-2, but obviously it's Iran. And Croatia are definitely a better team than them. But yeah, I get what you're saying, man. It's especially the second half, to be fair. Like England don't normally try and score more than a couple of goals in a World Cup kind of opening game. They're kind of more content. But in this game, can't keep it in. In this game, to be fair to them, they've tried to score as many as they can. So yeah, crazy because in the kind of qualifying rounds and the friendlies, you've not really seen this kind of intent from them in games on a regular basis. They're kind of more content, but looks like they've changed it up a little bit here. And Croatia have not been able to deal with them, man. So I'm saying. So yeah, it's only Germany, Sweden. They've scored 5. Germany scored 7. They're kind of there. Obviously, Norway scored 4 yesterday. So it's only been a few teams that have scored more than like 2 goals, really, so far. A couple of 1-1 draws here. Portugal, obviously, Argentina scored 3. So, attacking wise, that might be the way to go. Tuchel did the right thing with Saka not risking him this early. Yeah, I think this is how it should be used, to be honest. That could be a foul on Harry Kane. Advantage. Saka tried to pump it around. Yeah, I think throughout the entire tournament, this is how he should be used, really. I think if we had because Madueke is not consistent in terms of playing him as a starter. If we had a better right winger, I think I'd use him for us like this as well for the foreseeable until he's back 40%, because he can't do 90 minutes, man. He's got to be an impact sub where there's tired legs and that, in my opinion. Hurricanes lost the ball. There's 6 minutes of injury time before the game is done. You expect England to kind of see it out now. It would be a massive, massive comeback if Croatia was able to get 2 goals from here. Nice little chop there. Well, I think Kovacic it was. But England are pressing. But yeah. Here is Croatia. If they get a goal, it could be tricky. Anderson, Gay. I want Rich James, but we had no choice now. Livramento injured, yeah. Obviously got Spence there, the kind of your fullback options. So, but yeah, Croatia's still trying to get a goal. Like I said, if they get another one in the next minute or so, it would put a bit of pressure on in the last couple of minutes. Foul there. Four minutes left. It is Pasalic. Good ball in there, headed away. Pasalic again. Um, 4 minutes to go, people. Here's Perisic trying to stop a corner, and Pickford has. And yeah, good win for England, to be fair. Croatia are still a decent European side. They showed it with the quality of goals they scored. And this is definitely their hardest game in the group. And yeah, whatever kind of Tuchel said at halftime, they just kind of need to carry that on in the next games, man. Here's Perisic. Oh, got to be lucky there. All over the top. Good play there. Here's Perisic. Corner to Croatia. Couple of minutes left. You're expecting England to see it out now. Croatia need 2 goals in basically 2 minutes. What a weird place to put the advertising board. Ball into the area there. Oh, could be a chance. Great block there by. Could be a chance here. Here's Rashford. It's 2v2. Saka ain't got the pace. He's going to have to pass it back to him. Oh, he's got it back to him. Here's Rashford. Oh, he had to go on his left foot. He ain't going to get done by that again. He's got out for a corner. Goal saving block there. Looked like it. It's weird. It feels like this is like a knockout game, just in terms of how both teams want to win and whatnot, and the chances and that. But fair play, decent game. Rogers won. Rogers did well there. Is Anderson just lost it there? Hot temperatures is stupid excuse. These players go preseason over there every year. Perisic, Modric, Kovacic will play till they're 45. Bro, they've been playing, man. They've been playing for sure. That's a nice little touch. Harry Kane with a terrible shot. But down the channel. And that should be it. And that's it, people. England have won their first World Cup game 4-2 goals from Harry Kane from the penalty spot and a header from a corner. And Bellingham and Rashford in the second half get the 3 points in Tuchel's first ever World Cup game. And they are top of the group. Obviously, Ghana and Panama play at midnight. But overall, a really good second half performance. First half, bit sloppy, lacking a bit of creativity, even though they scored 2 goals. They're both from set pieces, both from corners, really. Nani Madueke getting a penalty from a corner, and obviously Harry Kane scoring from a corner with a good delivery by Declan Rice. Poor goals to concede as well. But in the second half, they absolutely mowed down Croatia. Could have been 6, 7, 8, really. Where you think about the chances they missed. They scored 4 in the end. Nico O'Reilly probably should have scored. Then you look in the likes of Bellingham having an opportunity to score another goal. Declan Rice had a shot as well. Anthony Gordon had a free header from a corner. So did obviously Nico O'Reilly, another one. So a lot of chances, man, in there. But yeah, 4-2 in the end. And England, well deserved their 3 points and go on to face Ghana, I believe, in the second game. Win that and they're through to the next round. So yeah, that'll be more incentive for them to win that. But yeah, it's been another good watch along, man. Big up people. It's been your boy Tops. I'll be back soon. And yeah, man. Big up. I'll catch you, man, in a bit. Safe.